On your marks.
So we've got Women's B on the line right now. Doesn't get much better than this. Well, until we get to Women's A, that is, time-wise.
Still a quality race, this.
The seeds are pretty high in this race, 445 to 458, so they will be somewhat bunched. Let's see how this unfolds. Will we get a front runner again, as we have in it? Well, most of the races tonight, there has been someone attacked from the start, but I don't know, maybe this being a higher seeded race, everyone's sort of got their head switched on. This seems like championship racing so far, with Abby Goldsworthy leading the way. And haven't even read out the competitors. Let's go, let's do that. So Rachel White with hip 1 from Doncaster, Ruby Ma, hip 2 from Box Hill, hip 3 Cleo Richardson from St Kevin's, hip 4 Katie Egan from Frankston, hip 5 Bridie Hill from St Kevin's, hip 6 Natasha Rourke from Williamstown, hip 7 Sophie Westcott from Box Hill. Abby Goldsworthy is in 8 from Williamstown. Nicer Males from Williamstown is 9. And to round out the field, hip 10 Matilda Strugnall.
Yeah, and they're nice and tightly packed here. And just earlier as they came onto the home straight, White and Richardson just bumped into each other and they were near the back of the field, and it's just lit White alight. She has moved up and she's just near the front. That can happen sometimes. You get a little knock in a race and you start to panic, but it looks like she's nice and relaxed now.
So most of the athletes in this race are high school age and would be quite used to championship racing. There's not many older athletes in here to sort of throw a spanner in the works. A lot of these girls actually would race each other regularly and know how each other race, what their abilities are. Although maybe sometimes a bit hard to see coming off a pre-season. Or off a non-season, should I say, of cross-country. A season missed.
Big black line through cross-country in Victoria this year. We might see some cross-country kind of action soon if these girls stay this tightly packed when the pace starts to get poured on.
That's it. So Westcott, Sophie Westcott of Box Hill crossing the line there. Abby Goldsworthy of Williamstown, closely followed by Nicer Males from Williamstown also.
It looks like Rachel White of Doncaster. She's running the 400 in lane 3, making her way around.
That's it. She's settling back into the inside lane now. Not such a silly move as she does settle into that pack. Katie Egan from Frankston making her way around the shoulder of the St Kevin's athlete in 3rd position. So they do start to string out with a bit less, well, about 600 metres to go, 1.5 laps to go, as it is Sophie Westcott, followed by Katie Egan. And I'm going to say that's Bridie Hill, although there are a few St Kevin's athletes in this race.
So we'll get a look at them as they come around through the home straight. So just this time last lap, they were a nice tight pack, and now they have been absolutely shattered. They're spread all over the track. It's all been thanks to a decisive move from Sophie Westcott.
That is Bridie Hill in 3rd position then. So Katie Egan on the shoulder of Westcott as they have 1 lap to go. So it's Egan, Westcott, Bridie Hill. 4th position at the moment is hip number 3, Cleo Richardson, and then the rest of the field all pretty tightly bunched. Ruby Ma, Rachel White are in there.
I think this could be a good duel over this last lap. We did see Egan go past Westcott, but Westcott's a classy runner. See if she can latch on the back of her there, but Egan is looking the goods down the back straight, isn't she?
She is, and she's striding out. She's been a runner for Frankston Athletics Club for a number of years, and we've sort of said there's been a few battles of maturity in some of these races. So it's sort of more race experience as well. She's waited, she knows her ability, and now she's made a big move with about a lap to go and is increasing that lead above Sophie Westcott in 2nd position. So as we hear Tim Crosby commentating across the track, the next few positions are Hill, Strugnall and Rourke. Egan, quick look over the shoulder to see where Westcott is. She doesn't need to worry too much though, because she does have a fair gap as she makes her way towards the finish line. 4:47, 4:48, just over her seed time entered. Actually, no, it's just under a seed time entered. So very strong run from Egan, Westcott, Hill,
Struggling with like in 5th place.
Strugnall, York, Males, Ma, and White. And to round out the field is Males from Williamstown in the flashy pink socks. A bit of excitement for that one. A few changes of lead. A few people going out strong towards the end. We thought it was going to be a bit of a pack race and a sprint finish, but the sprinting started early.
Once the pace went on, it sorted them out. Single file is what we like to see at Milers Club. It's when you know the pace is on. That's what most people come here to do, is to run a fast time and run a PB.
Yeah, he was probably the tightest pack first lap that we have seen of the evening. But then someone taking it out and getting a fair gap for the finish wasn't uncommon of the night. And the races keep getting faster and faster. We have men's D race coming up next.